Hey guys, TheNuttyBuckeye back here with a follow-up to my last video of JoyToy Corvus Belly Infinity Marauders from the 5307th Ranger Unit. They are in 1/18th scale. This is from the Army Ariadne. They are Rangers, and they are pretty amazing action figures, if I say so myself. I was floored at how impressive the action figure number one was. I did not expect them to be as amazing as they are. And I've heard a lot about JoyToy, but just never heard just utterly how amazing they are, in my opinion. But I'm going to get into box number 2 and see if that model is just as cool and just as awesome as good old number 1 was. All right, guys, give me a second. I'll bust this thing open for you. All right, once again, as with number 1, we have the box itself. The front of the box has the pretty picture of the figure number 2, JoyToy Corvus Belly Infinity, up here in the upper corner, letting you know what it is, from the Ariadne Army, and he's a Ranger with the Ranger patch there. It's recommended for 15 plus, has their height here and their scale of 1/18th. And what exactly they are: Marauders 5307th Ranger Unit, number 2 action figure. On the right side, you've got, again, recommended for modelers 15 plus and above. The model could vary from the image on the box. It's got the same thing, saying basically it's not a toy, and it's in multiple languages here. On the back of the box, again, Corvus Belly Infinity, letting you know what galaxy it's from. You can learn more about Infinity at infinitytheuniverse.com. A few pictures of the action figure himself in different poses, and all the actual breakdown of all the different accessories. These will, if it was anything like the first one, a lot of these will be attached to the model. It's just showing how much you can break him down if you need to. Then again, Marauders 5307th Ranger Unit and action figure number 2. Then on the leftmost side of the box, as you're looking at it, it's got a breakdown, the name of the company, what unit you're looking at, the barcode, and who it's made by. Top of the box, Corvus Belly Infinity. Bottom of the box, Corvus Belly Infinity. So let's bust into this guy and see if he holds up and if he's as amazing as his figure number 1, or what I would say would be the Sergeant. And we'll take a look. Apparently I am having troubles opening a little plastic box. Just gotta manhandle it and let the toy know that I am in charge, not the toy. Sometimes I don't think that's actually how it works. I think the toys run the show here. Mrs. Buckeye would say no, it is indefinitely her that runs the show in this house, and I guess I'd probably have to agree with that. Inside of his plastic prison, you see you've got the model. Again, like I said, all the gear is going to be on him except for a few items. It looks like his hands and his rifle. So they're going to bust that open. A little smoother than yesterday, where we did not have parts flying all over the room here. And again, there's his accessories. That last handout. I know it's kind of odd to hear somebody be so stunned, but I was truly not expecting these figures to be as nice as they are. I mean, the material that they've used to put on these models to create what they are, the plastic is so durable and heavy duty. It feels amazing. I mean, it doesn't feel anything like a 3 3/4 action figure should. This feels like truly a 6-inch scale, really deluxe action figure. It's just done at 3 3/4 scale. Just like the number one, he's got his pistol on his, oh, that one's in there, in his thigh holster. And it is meant to be taken out. It was in the, there you go. There's his pistol. And he's got his knife on his chest piece there. That's kind of nice. I like that. It's a unique way to have it displayed. You can grab it real quick in a knife fight. He has the same 3 hands that look like they're sent along with him. He's got a right hand, a left hand trigger hand or trigger finger, and a left like gesturing or ordering hand, like that way, and then a right hand, just a C grip holding hand. And on the figure you've got a left hand C grip holding hand and a right hand trigger finger. I guess I'll go through all of the movement and the articulation on this guy again, just in case people didn't watch video number 1 in this series. But his arm goes up that far, hits the T-pose. As you can see, the armor does not impede his movement whatsoever. It's because these actually can move out of the way. They are all separate pieces that can come off the model. I don't want to dress him down. I figure you could, just like you saw on the box, the figure can be assembled or disassembled as much as this shows. Like all the different arm pads can be popped off, and I just don't want to mess around with that because it's just it might be trouble to get back on. And I personally think this fig looks as amazing as it is, and I don't want to take him apart any more than what he is. So again, the arms go up, hits a T-pose perfectly. When you take the arm up, it goes around 360, no impediment whatsoever. He's got a single joined hinge at the, maybe that is double, I can't tell. No, it is double, it's just no pins in there. And he can get his whole hand up to his face. If he's got to scratch his nose, flick something off his face, he can do it. His swivel completely 360 at the elbow, just like up at the upper arm. The pads all move around freely on him. His wrist all spins around 360. As you see, the pad can move as well. And it can go up, maybe a little too up to bring the whole wrist off. Let's pop that hand back on. So 2 videos in a row having to put hand back on. Let's see if I can do this on camera. There we go. So we can go up and go down. And again, that's looks like both hands will be that way because they're both on just a single peg joint. And then for the leg, it can go up that far. And it can go back that far. He's got a thigh swivel. He's got a double jointed knee. Can get up a little, about the same as the one yesterday or the other day. He's not quite able to touch his packs on his butt, but he can get up there pretty high. I do think the knee pad here, it impedes the movement just a bit with that strap. And then as for the foot, he's on a ball rocker, can roll back and forth, can go down that much, can go up that much, and no boot swivel. For the head, Again, like the number one, he's got this whole gear harness that there's not really a way to take it off. Even in the picture, it shows him still wearing it. But his head can go that far back, which is pretty nice. Nothing stopping him. The helmet hits the back of the shoulder shirt mold. And then to look down, can go look down that far, and he gets a sniff of how great he smells after a day of working and keeping people in line. Woo! All right. So that is the articulation on this bad boy. Let's check him out with this machine gun in his hand. That's a pretty sweet looking machine gun. It's definitely sci-fi looking. I'm actually going to put the hand on separately because I think it might be a little easier that way. Hope I don't have to do this off camera. But it is an odd gun, so we will see. This might be getting done off camera because I am struggling here on the struggle bus. All right, never mind. I got it up there, and fingers out there. Get the trigger finger where it goes. Go in there. You know you want to kill somebody. Pull the trigger and pop some shots. There we go. All right. So the hand's all put the way it's supposed to. Now let's see if we can put the hand back on the model while he's got the gun in his hand. There we go. He's got that sweet looking machine gun in his hands. And he is getting down to take a pose, make sure he's got a clear line of sight. And his commanding officer, number one, will just be there watching. So that is number 2 of the Marauders 5307th Ranger unit for the JoyToy Corvus Belli Infinity line for the Ariadne Army. I, again, can't tell you guys how ecstatic I am about these models. I just had a good luck chance to get them without having to dump really any money on them. It was a store credit I had, and I was floored that there was a third-party dealer that actually was selling them on Target. So I took advantage of picking them up. And I never in a million years expected these guys to feel and move and pose the way they do. I don't know if you could tell in my video for number 1, the first one, I was just stunned. I mean, I'm honest to God stunned at how nice these models are. The durability of them, the feel of them, they feel like truly top of the class, a home run hitting action figures. And I never in a million years would have expected that, but this is fantastic and amazingly done. If I can, I'm thinking I want to pick up some of their terrain. They have a lot of terrain with stuff you can build, like little pieces that attach one after another to build like a home encampment or a base. They have mechs, all kinds of different choices for the JoyToy 1/18th scale lines. I'm flabbergasted, kind of blown away. But if you've enjoyed the video and you like what you've seen here, let me know if how you feel. Please feel free to leave a comment and tell me if you've got any JoyToy action figures and what you think about them. If you can, let me know if you've got them, if you've got any mechs, how the mechs are. But again, as for how I'm concerned, these action figures, the single infantry guys, 1/18 scale, are amazing. We'll follow this one up with the video for number 3, going over everything that he's got on him. And if you, like I said, if you could, let me know how you feel about the video, how you feel about the models, how you feel about JoyToy. I'd love to hear back, love to comment and get to some discussion with you guys. And other than that, if you haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe and hit that notification button. That way you know when I'm getting videos out. If you don't like me or don't like what you're seeing, go ahead and just unsubscribe. I just figure if you could, give me a chance, give me a shot. Let me see how I can do for you, and we'll go from there. But whatever you do, turn away from the darkness, head to the light, and know that there are people out there you can talk to and that do love you. God bless. Nutty Buckeye out. Peace.